Hey, Michael and Alicia, yeah, a lot of great things to see, beautiful things to see here. And joining us to talk about it is Bob Berry with the Detroit Historical Museum. And Bob, what a fabulous environment that we're in. I mean, you guys have a really fabulous exhibit here set up, and this is all about saying I do.
All about saying I do, all about the history of Detroit weddings and all the different cultures that make up this community. There's 22 different ethnicities represented in this exhibit. It's some really beautiful gowns, but some really interesting stories about weddings and how that's really the bind that keeps all of us together.
And they're just, I mean, some of the most gorgeous gowns, and from each, from each culture, and you really just see so much of the history that's played out even throughout the religions and everything like that. But this is just one of the new exhibits that you guys have. Tell us about the fabulous find that you guys also have.
Well, one of our most popular attractions always is to look at 5 things, oftentimes a little more contemporary, things that you and I remember. And this time we chose Detroit's historic retailers. So we look at stores like Hudson's and Crowley's and Kresge's and Kern's and Fife's. Some of the stores that really helped define this region and really had a great impact on retailing around here, the region, and around the country.
And as we continue to look at some of the beautiful gowns that you have here in your Saying I Do exhibit, tell us about, there's also, next weekend is also a great opportunity for folks to come out here next Sunday, because next Sunday starts really something special with you guys with free admission. Tell us about that.
Right. We're starting a year-long program funded by the Masco Charitable Foundation, and they're enabling us to offer free admission on Sundays. And next Sunday is the first Sunday of that, and it's a great opportunity if you haven't been here since 4th grade, like I hear a lot of times. It's a great opportunity to come back and see what's new. And there's plenty new, along with those old favorites, the streets of Old Detroit, Glancy trains, the things that people remember when they were a kid or remember from last year or a few years ago are still here as well.
And speaking of being a kid, talk about just real quick Treat in the Streets, because that's something you guys have coming up soon as well.
Right. That's 2 Sundays away on October 24th. Treats in the Streets is our annual Halloween event when we have probably about 1,000 kids. Wow. And they have a great time having a kind of a historic Halloween adventure in the streets of Old Detroit. Of course, gathering candy, but also getting a chance to decorate a pumpkin and just have a lot of good times with their friends and their families. And if they wear a costume, that's also free.
Love it, love it, love it. So a lot coming up to tell you about, coming up on our 8 o'clock hour, and you don't want to miss it. For now, reporting live in the Detroit Historical Museum, Kimberly Craig, Channel 7 Action News. Alicia and Michael, back to you.
Oh, thank you so much, Kim. That looks like such a cool exhibit. I did get to see that particular one, the I Do one, and it's fascinating. It really is.